Okay, so my name is Peter Jimo, and showing to you what Plan B actually stands for, and that will give you an idea of what we do and what we leverage on. So welcome to Plan B Express, a digital entrepreneur financial ecosystem. What we do, we teach, we guide, and instruct participants to profit from global financial markets. So our mode of activity is Operation Do It Yourself, and 5 years to financial freedom via digital asset accumulation. Mark this thing. Many don't mark this when they come into Plan B, and that's why most time when they encounter one or two challenges, they throw the towel and they complain because they really do not know why they are in Plan B. Now, we also believe in building effective cash flow system to enable our participants to build their financial portfolio in achieving a strong personal economy for financial freedom. So mark this. So most time so you mark all of this, okay? You mark this, and so that you can be personal with your, okay, so let me see what can just highlight it this way. So you mark this, maybe up to this, personal economy for financial freedom, mark this. And why I'm telling us all of this, that so that we can be personal. So Plan B Express area of interest are investing, trading, and marketing. These three areas are both further spread into many aspects of financial market and new trend skills, right? So updated skills, so talk about digital marketing and different stuff. Then our investing and trading strategies are stocks, okay, are based on both manual and robotic. So mark this, manual and robotic. So we have robotic now, that's a powerful leverage we're looking at exploring. So we invest in cryptocurrencies, stock, forex, and other related commodities. Our trading career covers crypto low gems, spot trading, derivatives, margin, FX, synthetics, option trading, etc. So now you can always pick what suits your interest. Now, so Trading Academy and advanced subscription, all right? So we run beginners orientation courses and specialized advanced training for all financial instruments. So our subscription-based services for busy people who may not have enough time to sit with a computer for in-depth research and analysis are highly outstanding and flexible. Then robotic AI systems, so we leverage on both centralized and decentralized AI software for research, trading, and investing to maximize profits, from all markets such as FS, synthetic crypto, futures, spot, low gems, etc. All right, so you can see the address there. Now, this is the summary of what Plan B actually stands for. And now we want individuals to be independent enough to build their finances. So investing, when you heard the language investing, many misunderstood this concept of investing. Now, what actually defines investing practically, not even just in crypto, is about timing. Okay, it's about timing, and I'm going to show it to you guys. When you look at the timing in investing, it's very, very important. So now, how do I actually invest? And that's one of the first things we always tell people. Of course, you probably will need to undergo certain level of training and all of that. With some of these, like basic training, we said, where we want people to attend basic training. So what most of them check around, let's check, where's this? Okay. So we talk about beginners training and investing. So what is investing? How is it like? All this, yada, 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 you need to understand, investing. So we'll talk about investing, short-term, medium, and long-term gain. That's the whole essence of investing. So if that is the case, let's quickly look at other areas. So if I want to invest, what exactly am I supposed to do? Very, very important. If I want to invest, what am I supposed to do? Or if I have invested, what am I supposed to be doing? Because I have met a lot of friends or people or mentees, we still don't get it right. Now, when we talk about investing, it's larger than just trading or buy and selling. So investing has to do with a longer time frame. So I'm investing, that means I must be meticulous enough to know, when to invest and what to invest, because timing is very, very, very important when it has to do with investing. Now, quickly, I will show you a kind of chart. Now, investing, if I must invest either in crypto, in forex, in whatever. So let's look at investing. We do three major things to invest. Perhaps you do what we call analysis. Okay, if I go to CoinMarketCap now, for instance, CoinMarketCap. So I'm going to do a lot of things to just show you on how effect and why you need to be determined on what to do. Now, this is CoinMarketCap, for instance, right? This is CoinMarketCap. Now, one of the fundamental principles that people check around when it has to do with investing, and all of that is we call it market cycle, right? We call it market cycle. Know when the market is actually at the base and having a momentum or chances of moving. And so people now take advantage to buy into, review some tokens or assets, that have higher chances of surviving the hurdles and all the like. And that's exactly sometime when we come into crypto, like look at this greed and fear, fear and greed index, where you want to check, okay, what is the sentiment of people right now? All right. What is the sentiment of people right now? Said yesterday was neutral. Last week, greed was high. Last month, it was neutral because it was below 50. Because anything above 50, or let's say 53 above, is actually extremely bullish. But do I actually need to wait till when it's above 50? So there are other complementing factors you use to check, all right, if I'm supposed to be going to the market. So this, like, all this information you are seeing here are coupled together as a social information to interpret the psychological state of mind of participant into a particular, or generally into the crypto space, right? So if that is the case, that means there are things that we put into consideration in order to invest wisely. Now, one first part of investing in crypto is buy and holding. And now, if I'm to buy and hold, that means I need to know selective coin. Now, remember, I told you something about robotic. I'm sure I sent this. I sent this stuff on one of our forum. All right. I use robotic not only on my trading, but on research. I have a lot of strategic kind of platform, both on softwares, on maybe Telegram and all of that. Let me just quickly log in, and then I put you guys into understanding why you need to be personal at this point, because a lot of things are going to change. I'm not trying to put fear under us, but a lot of things are going to change. A lot of people said, sorry, let me just quickly log in here. So people call and ask me, hey, Felix, how do you see the crypto space and all of that? I said, it's an opportunity. It's kind of timely opportunity that we ought to leverage and maximize, all right? If you do not pay attention to leveraging and maximizing the space, now you will not have the perspective of investing. Whatever thing you are doing in the crypto now or doing the space is maximizing the timing and be able to build up your portfolio before the whole stuff will be more, stiff and may not be reachable enough for, where's this one? Will it be network? Just a moment, guys. Yeah. Wow, this is lovely. There's a token I gave to everybody, not only on Plan B people, or not only on subscribers alone, was called Michi. Now, quickly, let me just show you guys. Now, because what we do, I've told you that the first thing that matters to us in our ecosystem in Plan B is number one, investing, and that's building a portfolio. Now, if that is gotten properly, then you are now building career. Okay, so investing, that's one of the first things, because investing has to do with building your portfolio. Now, look at it. I wouldn't need to start sounding this so much. Michi is actually gaining momentum to be like, I said it just like Popcat. Quite unfortunate, most people are in Plan B, but they don't even understand the language of their shepherd. That's the truth. Now, I've been sounding so many tokens that people should buy, and then hold, for over a period of time. And of course, one of it, PopCat, was already out of hand, but I'm sure I can still say vividly, when I told people last 3 months or so, if I cannot remember, to buy PopCat when it came down to about 20 cents. And maybe you probably, and this another token that we're holding is called Giga. And I still talk about it generally, not only on a paid platform, but on general platform. Giga was part of the token we talk about. Somebody have been making a lot of money on Sigma. Now, Nichi, you can see it came down seriously and now it's getting up. It's about 38 cents now. That means, I think I was checking a token. Let me just check. One of the wallet I was selling, and I forgot, I just forget the remaining fraction. Let me open and share the whole page, and you can see this to understand when we are talking about business, taking advantage of opportunity when it's actually closer to you. Okay? Very quickly, everyone, if you can see my screen and you see my Telegram, can you type 111 on the chat box very quickly? You can see my screen and you see the Telegram that was displayed. Can you type 111 on the chat box? You can step further to see how many percentage are you seeing. Please, on the chat box, type 111 and tell me the percentage you can see. Or, yeah, so let me check if you were there. Okay, 111. Okay, yeah. What percentage can you see on the screen? All right. Nobody is seeing the percentage. No. I said type 111 on the chat box. You can see my screen. And what percentage are you seeing on the screen in the Telegram, chat I open? What percentage can you see? Please quickly. I want to be sure that we are together. Okay, 18 point. Thank you very much. You can see that. Thank you very much. That means you can see. Sorry. Okay. Right. So 111 on the chat box. You can see. Yeah. Thank you. Now, I kept the token. I intentionally left the small fraction, maybe left of $27 worth of Michi. Now let me quickly refresh and see what percentage is what now, because I intentionally kept this and I remember telling some people to still buy. So Michi, let me go back there. Okay, it's actually still the same range of percentage, if I'm not mistaken. Still the same range, if I'm not mistaken. That's still 14%. Oh, not the same range, sorry. I beg your pardon. Okay, so let's look at it. So how many percent can we see now, everybody? You can see, type the percentage you were seeing on the screen on that Telegram chart. Tell us on the chat box, what percent can you see on the chat box? Quickly, everyone, anyone who sees it. If you know you see, because we need to go on the same page. What percentage can you see now? 31 point, yes, 31 point, thank you, 31 point something, right. Now, so that means it's actually progressing. Now, this is what you need to understand, right? This is what you need to understand. When it comes to investing, right, you have made up your mind that I'm investing in this. Now, a point will come that the same thing you invested, look at it, there was a time the same thing was 35%. Now, right? There was a time the same thing was 28%. There was a time, I want to see when it was negative. So you can learn some lessons, okay? And understand, be principled with your investment, be principled with your business. And you don't just need to, because I pity most time people come online. So when they come to online business, So at a point it was 38%. Why you ask me, why don't you sell it when it was 38% and buy back when it was negative? Because the purpose for that was not for buy and selling. Okay. Okay, look at it. The same thing. How many percent is this? I'm sure it's the same Michi. If it's not, okay. No, I think I saw the percentage of Michi went down to about 20 something percent or 30 or something percent. That's the same Michi, all right? That's the same Michi you are seeing 31% right now. So let me not bother so much with all this. Now, investing is one of the first things we talked about. So Michi is a token probably we are looking at what it may function to be anytime soon, right? That could perform possibly just like what Popcat is doing. If you look at Michi, and then Michi became bullish, right? You know, this my analysis told me, right? Michi became bullish. You know, even if you are a trader, Michi became bullish at a point, 20 cents, it went up, crashed down, bearish. Now, don't worry, I don't wait on all of those things. Now, that means Michi is going to go back almost to the previous all-time high of 40-something cent. If I'm not mistaken, right? Because it's already now bullish, right? Look at Michi, and then look at when this algorithm said, hey, Michi is bullish now. That was at 15 cents, all right? And now it's 37, 38, 39 cents, thereabout. Okay. Now, I'm not telling you to, okay, so all-time high. With the all-time high it has done, that means it's still at low of 35% low now. So to get to all-time is actually at 59 cents. So all-time low this year, April 2021, 2024, was about 3 cents. That means it's still seated at 1,000%. That's what it means. So the past 7 days, so the past 12 hours, the past 30 days has done 61%. Well, you could buy Michi right now and it will still come down because it's extreme greed in the market already, right? Strong buy. People are buying more and all of that. We're having a lot of buyers in the market, right? Technically speaking, it's so strong going up and all of that. So, but then we are saying about the election today, whatever may happen. And I said, market will be terribly volatile, so don't rule it out. But if you're looking at, okay, I just want to invest, if it has to do with your investment, because you were, how will I say this? Because you were actually not following on time. And now that maybe is the time you just find a way around it and all of that, you don't need to rigmarole. You probably want to be buying, but there are strategy for buying, right? There are strategy for buying and all of that. So when you are doing that, okay, let's look at possible place for resistance. That's about 53 cents. That's maybe almost to the all-time high. The possible area of resistance is about 43 cents, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's about 43 cents. Another massive move up was from 21 cents, which are support. And then, so the next resistance will be about 58 cents or thereabout. Now, this is Michi. Some bought when it was at 21, 22, 30 cents and all the like. I still remember I was talking about it. Okay, so that's investing, right? I buy some coin and I hold it, but I follow principle of cycle before buying. Now, that's where we said people may not have the privilege. So another thing I could do is to go technically, beyond even just the AI, haven't given me the information. So I go by to check what Michi. Let's look at it very quickly. All right. So Michi, let's take it up. So Michi. So you can see, technically speaking, you can see Michi. If I go on weekly chart, because when the data come here, Michi was already in another place that pumped. So what your what your trading view is showing is that, okay, we're actually flipping the all-time high, but that's not true. Because if you go to your CoinGecko now, let's look at it, and I have different, places I actually do my review. So Michi. So let's look at Michi. Even though, so I think where you can get more detail of that would be on what's this aggregator, desk screener and all of that. Good. This is fantastic, right? So you can see that this one even captured more than the trading view. Now understand that when you are using trading view can only capture a coin that have been well established. So the previous pre-market activities of such coin are not captured on trading view. That's why sometimes when you are doing some technical analysis, there are things that are extraneous that are not going to be captured or available. So, but to show you that this guy actually have life in it, so something that returned back to 9 cents, that was September, and even as at September middle, it was still within that 9, 10, 11 cents and all of that. But I remember talking much about it, that Michi. So if you now, so it's still 39 cents or 40 cents. No, why not? Even if it's $10, how much would $10 buy you? Let's say it's going to buy you 20 pieces. Why not? You can buy, probably just keep. That is when you are looking for just holding of some tokens. Now, that's one aspect of investing. Now, most time when you are doing investing, we say we have different strategic investing, buy and hold. Then we go further to say, okay, we have buy to farm, right? You are doing staking, you are doing farming and all the like. So we have different tokens for farming on different tokens on farming, and different tokens on staking, and different tokens on just different purposes. All right. Like now, some of us were giving grass free as a net drop, right? And if you want to buy, you can go ahead and buy. Some bought. For some of us who were giving, it was free for us, though we use our data, and there was a place to stake it. I've not even checked. Now, to stake it, were to be given, at first was 210%. I knew it was going to be drastically dropping, but finally, I think it came down to something like 30, is it 52%? I can't even remember. And that part of investing, why we're doing that is that while we were given, we want to add more volume to it. We probably may not have any other extra money anywhere or to buy and add. We say, okay, we are holding this token. So for the fact that we are holding it till when? Probably maybe next year, maybe when we were looking at to have top of the roof of the market, which means we are looking at Bitcoin. If it can see gain momentum to top of the roof, you probably wouldn't understand when we talk about top of the roof. That is creating the top of the market. And then once that happens, we say, okay, now Bitcoin had topped the roof, because I've been telling you guys about the Bitcoin activities. We have been seeing this rejection, and then I told us we need to stay level-headed above 67,000, which makes sense. We are still staying level-headed. So the next problem for us now is to break that 73,000 and retest on it, just the way we're retesting here. I told you one thing, that a Bitcoin, we need to aggravate very massively to 79,000. And after that, we can retrace and now have to use the 73,000 as a support. Then probably my target, to be all honest, is between 79,000 and 90,000 in this cycle. So, but extraordinary thing can happen. So that could take it up. But for the fact that I'm looking at that at probably 79,000 to 90,000, and I said accidentally can go to 110,000. So, but that means if Bitcoin get to 79,000, and I do know that, okay, I hold some Bitcoin that I want to now cap and rebuy back later, then I probably will be selling from 79,000, 90,000, and wait probably when we're going to jump over, to 110,000. Though some people will be telling you that Bitcoin is going to go to 200,000. Sure, over the years, you are looking at 200, 500, $1 million. So, but can you just do that, in one session? No. And one of the challenges we're having now is that while we always encourage people settle down to do investing, a time is going to come, it's going to be very tough. So many coins will be wiped off from the market, and even the coins that will be available will be very difficult for you to even trade. Yeah, you heard me right. It will be very difficult because though we can't rule out the fact that, right, memcoin may continue, right? we don't understand. So, but it will now boil down to some of us who understand how to use, DEX system and all the like, because there's going to be different kind of, regulations and all the like that will come out, over time to still cause a lot of problem for people. Okay. So that's for what you are looking for. So investing, you buy some tokens, you lock them to stake, and that's why we tell people, now, if I invest and I'm making some money, then I need to increase my portfolio. Your portfolio is actually selection of some tokens, right? Right? The selection of some tokens. I'm making sure that those tokens, I don't know where this guy, there was a tokens we did, was it here? I doubt if it's here. Can it be this or this? Let me check. CoinGecko. Okay. So when we talk about investing, you have different platforms of, investing into and then building your portfolio. Your portfolio is actually what you protect more. You're just buying and then rearranging. Sometimes you can reassemble your tokens. Okay, was it this one? Let me check. We just abandon without looking back on some tokens because the purpose they were meant for. Yeah, so let me check here. So that means you look nowhere there, whatever happens to such coin, they are rocking down. The only difference is that when you come back there, you want to check if those coins are actually having the potential, not the market movement. So such stuff don't take your attention whatsoever. Okay, if you look at this token now, this asset, this portfolio had gotten to over $7,000 before, right? So, however, we sold some and replaced and changed the position, but there were a few tokens that we didn't even touch among them. They will go up, they will crash down. Bonk, Wigo Swap, right? Bonk, Wigo, PAL, just like few of them. Some of them have melted. Okay, see, loss of how many percent? 52%, 30%. Okay, here 53%, 11%, 65%. This is like finishing, right? This one is like finishing, right? This was a coin that did a lot of money at a point, and now is at loss of 70 something percent. Joystream was a token to that gave a lot of money at a point. This is 87%. This is 97%. NISA, it gave excess money, right? And here you have 97%. This is like a finish. Now, why I'm showing not all of this is that these are strategic way. But however, even this portfolio started with $500 and later was flipped to be $1,000. But yet, it's still seated to tell you that the profit is still about 289%, right? And that makes a total profit of, $2,939. That's from 1,000, because if you're from that 500, before we start setting up the portfolio now, so that's to say, and what is still leading in that same platform is Bonk. Why? Because this Bonk, if you click now and click on Bonk, because Bonk, all this, the highest investment on each of these tokens was $100. $100 in Bonk was and $100 on Wigo, and that still was seated. $100 on Bonk is still having profit of $786. Now get what I'm trying to pass across. No matter what happens to bond, except and if bond, we go PAL are going to be coins that you say, okay, there are problems, they're going to be delisted entirely from the market before I say, okay, let's sell off this, because we have come to a point to say, you see, this $100 is like a waste. Let me use short off. Why? No matter what is happening, we have no business, except, number one, the market, there are so many crises around it, and we had that they are delisting, many exchange, and the developers too are not serious any longer. Good. Second option is when we come to the top of the roof, probably when Bitcoin gets to 79, 90,000, or $110,000, whatever price all of those ones are, and markets start coming back that we are starting bear market, then it can be disposed. When they are not disposed, for the fact that they were being disposed does not mean that we forget them. We tablet them, and then when the market now gets back to the bear cycle, then we are now looking at which to solve. That's what we mean by portfolio building. And I always tell people, portfolio building does not require huge amount. If you have much, it's an advantage. But if you do not, you can start from anywhere. But what I tell people is that no matter how big your money is, as far as you fail to follow principle, guidance, mentor properly, I'm sorry, you are going to waste all the money. So that means I need to separate my portfolio for my day-to-day trading activities. The answer is yes. You are coming in, I have $100, divide it. If it's $100, you say, oh, this $100 is divided into two. One is going to my, portfolio building, and the other one to my career or business activities. So it's from there now, you are now trying to set up, your cash flow system to trade and all of that. Let me tell you, when it has to do with trading, trading is sweet, but it's hustling. And you see now that trading become more lovely now as we have different support systems like AI, robotic system. Yeah, fine. Robots, as fantastic as robot is, that's how dangerous too it is. And that's to say, you need basic knowledge so that to know when to opt out sometime when BOT is no longer doing what it's supposed to do. All right. And then that will help you. So, but first of all, you've looked at, okay, I have my, then investing, we still have different platforms we invest into. Even exchange platform can form an investing for you. Okay. So one of the major first investment platform we have right now, right? It's actually called Paynet. Okay, so let me just open it to you before I go into even the robot we are using. There's a robot we are using. It comprises of trading career. Oh my God. It just comprises three major things that we're talking about. It comprises of investing, trading, and marketing. That's like a 3-in-1. It comprises of investing, trading, and marketing. But please mind you, most of us too will leverage on investing platform and trade on it, but you probably will not understand. An example I will use is this. Let me use an example of Paynet ecosystem. Now, take note, don't say I didn't tell you. By probably next year when we are going into the bear market, but don't get it twisted. Even bear market can get started now. Okay? Even bear market can get started now. Understand what I'm trying to tell you. Bear market can get started right now. Understand it. Okay? Why will bear market get started now? There are so many factors that could lead to that. So if that's the case, always prepare that this thing can start at any time. Now, I said Paynet ecosystem. Let me show us one secret that some of us wouldn't understand. I normally say that what to make is not what matters, but what to do with what to make really matters. What to make is not what matters, but what to do with what to make is what matters. I think I was teaching some days. I say, you ask me a question, for instance. Felix, why do you diversify? Because the scripture says so. Yes. What did he say? Give portion to 6. No, give portion to 7. Because you know not what evil that will come upon the earth. The morning, sow thy seed. In the afternoon, even the evening, let not your hand be idle. I'm not here to start, giving you scripture, but I'm just quoting paraphrasing, what the scripture says. Now, if it says that, that's the word of God, for instance. If that is the case, investing or business can witness turmoil. So diversification is not because of scam. Diversification is because of money management and risk management. Beyond scams. Scams are there, so don't rule it out. Scams are there, but investing and spreading your tentacles. Let me use an example. So I will draw a thesis here, and that will help you too. Those of us who, there's a boat that most of you have not signed up for. That's how I started using TOKENS. This is my 7th year of using TOKENS. I only have few people who are using TOKENS with me, but I can tell you tomorrow, for the good number of people who have really settled down to follow training, mentorship, will tell you tomorrow that TOKENS is one of the best boats they have ever used. Maybe after this training, we can have some testimonial that probably will speak to us. Now, see the thesis I want to draw. Okay, 3 major aspects: investing, trading, and marketing. Now, in investing, we say buy some coin and hold. But the fact that you buy a coin and hold does not mean it cannot go down. Just like what you saw, 97%. So that is to say, with the intention of buying a particular coin, I bought it that when the price go up over the period of time, I will sell. Some will crash, understand it. Some will stay. Some may not crash, but will not grow. Some will grow a little, and some will grow massively. But even when they are doing this, if you do not understand the routine of your activities, I can tell you for free that you will still make nothing. Why? You probably wouldn't know when to say, okay, this one, since it has done this, let's say bye-bye to it. So this one, since it has said it, which is the scripture? The one that have done more, let us purge it, that it can bear more fruit. The one that refused to bear fruit, and yet let us know when to cut it off. So these are the permutations and combinations that you do when I have to do. And you remember I said, operation do it yourself, but you are being guided. That's one of the biggest aspects, of our ecosystem. Now, let me use an example. You will ask me, this is PayNet ecosystem. Now, please, every time I talk about PayNet ecosystem, don't feel as if I just underrate people, but to be very honest with us, anytime I'm talking of PayNet ecosystem, I'm talking based on $3,000 investment package. And I've encouraged a lot of people who can understand to please and try as much as possible to increase their stake. I may not be there to tell you what may about to happen, not because of even the PayNet ecosystem themselves. I'm talking about the season we are going to enter to after this bull market. The next bear market we enter to will start to be very long and boring. Yeah. And if you have not planned yourself effectively, and the best time to have a plan B is when the plan A is effective. All right. So many persons now, a promo just happened and it just finished now on PayNet ecosystem. Many did not take advantage of it. And I think it's over. Today is 5th. So it ended yesterday. And what was the promo? That you activate $3,000 package, you are giving about how many volume of FMC pay token? You are giving 100,000 of FMC pay token. So 100,000 of FMC pay token, let's see how much that could be. It may not be too big in dollar, right? So FMC pay, sorry. Yeah, so let me just, okay, maybe it will not allow me to type it anyway. So I probably would just, so now, but you can calculate it, that's about 3 zeros. So you can say 0.03, 0.0006796, okay? So let's look at it, 100,000 of it, that should be something dollars. So 0.000306, all right, 79796. So multiply by 100,000 FMC pay token, 100,000, that should be about $69. And for whoever that invited that fellow, get 50,000, that's about 30-something dollars. Now, most time, we're going to be looking at the dollar value, and then, oh, I got this dollar. No, you have been given this token, okay? I remember when we started this project about 2 years ago, 2 years plus. In some of my account, I was giving 200,000 FMC pay token free. And that time was very, very minute. So let's look at the present price, 0.00, that's 30, sorry, 200,000 multiplied by 0.000, right? 6796. Okay, that's about $135. I'm not going to touch it. They are there. I just separate them in my FMC Pay platform. Now, look at it. This say you are going to be paid 9% every month on your stake USDT. However, that's your $3,000 form liquidity to the company to lock part of their token. Because what you did to the company was that the moment you are coming in, they ask you to lock your 3,000. How? Go and empty some volume of this token in the market for us and lock here in our system. When you lock in our system, we're going to be paying you 9% on your $3,000 you use in buying the token. And the token you bought is locked. Take note, our agreement with you is that we are going to pay you back your $3,000 over your tenor. Your tenor is about 24 months. So, but in paying you back, while you locked and hold, we are giving you remittance of 9% of this $3,000 every month, which is going to be about $270 every month. We agree that in your tenor period, total money you should have made, if you do nothing, you are not doing marketing, you are not building any business around our payment ecosystem. All you do is that you support our liquidity. And so we are giving you a reward of 9%. Now, this 9%, because your money is what we use to carry out our activities, do other things we are doing, like they have booking engine, they have hotel reservation platform, then the FMCP platform for trading crypto, and over years to trade stock. And then we have coin news where people can come and list their tokens and all of that. So it's your money that form liquidity for us that we are building all of this. So we are giving you some income every month, which is 9%. Now, we agree that in that period, for the period of that 2 years of your staying with us and lock your volume, what you have earned should be about, I call it 210%, because that means a year you have done 105% a year. The second year, 105, that's 210%. That gives you $6,300. Then with your capital returning, that's what makes it about 310%. So that means the whole money of where you support our liquidity, that means you have total of $9,300. Now, what's the advantage? How? Okay, 9%. For it, to be very realistic, no company can pay you that. It's too small, but it's too big. It's too small, but it's too big. And some of us who understand what we're doing, it can be too small. Because why? I can do more than this if I want to sit down, if I have time. That is, if I have time to trade, I can do more than 9% in a month. If I have the time to trade, I can do more than 9% in a month. If I have time to use my both on Bybit and even you trading, I can do more than 9% in a month. But take note, a time will come can be more difficult for me to achieve those profits I'm making. That's the essence of diversification. A time may come, market can just put me out. Like last week, some people, the boat I was running, I was giving them a lot of money. At a point, somebody just chat me, the account was liquidated. Why? It was on grass and we're on grid. Why we're on grid, on grass spring up massively from less than $1, jump above $1 and go to $1.6, $1.7. So with that, the whole profit the person have made with the capital got liquidated. That's part of the issue. But it was making money, right? Now, assuming that person probably do not have a backup and that's the only money he's doing business with, that's the end for him. So, but having all of this, now that's when at that time you will now appreciate slow is fast and fast is slow. So with this, I can be doing 9% every month. And if I'm doing 9% every month, what do I do? with what I make. Look at this account now, there's $100, there's 3,000. So I can go there and withdraw every time if I like. And I won't tell you why do I withdraw, not withdrawing out, but withdraw into the token, because it's whatever I withdraw. So because this $270 paid every month is actually a split of it every blessed day. So every blessed day, that means accrual of about $7 or $9 every day. Okay. Now this is one account. If I check another one, so if I check another one, do I have something like that here? Yes. This is another one. Okay, you can see this one now is having how many dollars? $89. All right. So I can do the same thing. Okay. So $89. Okay. So I click on withdraw. So it's going to be here. Okay. Now I withdraw it. Now I'm just showing you something. I'm arriving somewhere. So this is here. I got another one. Don't worry. I'm not tempting you. Right? Okay, this one even have some FFC pay 5,000 in it and all that. Where did it come from? I don't know. So now I click here again. So I go to withdraw. How much is here? $211. So I click the same thing. So that means this one is close to a month. I didn't come there to do anything. Right? So perhaps I forgot. Right? So this is here. Now, in that order, this one I can't do it. It has to be up to $10. Minimum I can click to withdraw is $10. Now, you can now see why I do not need to start telling you about $10 package or $100 package. The one I can say, okay, manage to do is like 1,000. If you do not have, you can start for 500. But if you look at it now, if you are doing 500, now that means in a month, 6% of $500 should be about 30-something dollars, if I'm not mistaken. So that means you can leave it every month before you even click that withdrawal or something. Now, so why would I be doing with $100? 5% of $100 is $5 for God's sake. Sorry. So that means you're going to be waiting for 2 months before I click on withdraw. And even that, to withdraw it out to external wallet, right? To withdraw it to external wallet. So I'm going to need average of minimum of 100 to withdraw out. And guess what? Whatever thing you are withdrawing is a flat rate. I mean, whatever thing you are withdrawing is a flat rate. What's the flat rate? Flat rate of transaction fee. So it's a flat rate of transaction fee. Meaning what will be charged for withdrawal is 20 paying. You get it? It's 20 paying. If you look at this account, total money I've withdrawn here is $2,126. All right. So now is pay in. If I withdraw $10,000 worth of pay in, it's still the 20 pay in I'm paying. If I'm withdrawing just 200, it's still 20 I'm paying. And that 20 is born out of circulation. Okay, I just show you all of this. Now the question you asked me, Felix. So imagine you have like 5 accounts of 3,000. That's a $15,000, which is possible. Let me tell you the gist. Sometimes when you buy some low gems and it pumped, maybe let's use an instance. I said PopCat, I gave PopCat out last year, December 26th. I still remember vividly, at about several zeros. Let's say you use not even $100. Let's say you use $50 to buy PopCat in that year. Now, PopCat you bought, let's look at it quickly. I'm going to just arrive at something. And why I always encourage, so let's even go to the price that was not nominal to the price. I mean, obviously remember I called this guy last week or last week's FOREX. Now, I talked about PopCat last year, December 26th. And I'm just teaching you some things that what actually affects you not building portfolio is that you didn't have strategy. All right. So when you just buy a coin, you have not asked yourself, how come when I buy a coin and has not moved, I leave it? So how come the one that moved, I just waste it? How come now when I didn't see any coin to buy, I was managing my life? That's the truth. Then when I now buy a coin, your eye is just looking at that coin. You will now start thinking of the whole problem you have in this world. You won't be free. You can never be financially free when you always do that. You just buy a coin. The moment you just do 2%, 3%, or 5%, or 10%, or 100%, you will sell everything to solve one problem. But when those coins are not there, you will still live and no problem kill you. Now, let's look at this. This token, let's say you didn't even buy on time, but you bought this January. Remember, I said I gave this coin out last year, December. So that means it was about 3 zeros. But let's say you did not even buy, it was January you bought. You bought it at 0.0037, let's say 39. So let's look at it now. This way, divide by 0.00, let's say 4. So here you are, you have 12,500 pop cards. You heard me right. 12,500 pop cards, even as at that time, because you were not part of it on time. Now, let's look at the present price. It's about 1.34 now. So multiply by 1.34. That's about $16,750. Well, I'm not saying you should empty everything. Logically, you now go, maybe you have such coin left and right, some and this. You now say, okay, let me take 6,000 from here. The remaining 10,000 being that coin. You take 6,000, you activate 2 accounts on Paynet ecosystem, you look for another one, or maybe it's even 3,000 you could raise another coin, you do it. Now, having done this, it's running what is running. Why? What top card get to, of course, the all-time high of market generally, now it's beginning to crash down. No problem. Now, you can take part of the USDT earn and even short pop card again. I'm just giving us some strategy. What purely do I do in my business? When I come in, I buy coin, and then when I buy coin, I look at where I can stake some of those coins or where I can lease or whatever. Yes, in the process, you can lose money. Like, for instance, we are still waiting for our money on our Tron, on Tron lending we did. Up to now, we're still waiting. So we don't know what will come out of it, but this is not new. There's a coin everybody is celebrating now, Wigo. Wigo will have issues. At a point, I'm sure no much person believed that Wigo was going to come back and all of that. But that's the Wigo. A lot of people say they regretted not to have bought into Wigo and all of that. Okay, so now what do I do? Most time when I come in and a coin is or a project is presented to me. Example, a project that was given to me was UBTEX platform, right? UBTEX. That's another one. Now, does that mean that, Felix, I believe so much in this project? Maybe no. Then what do I actually do? I leverage on time and season, and that can be scriptural. The children of Issachar understand time and season. So now the first thing I did, my level 2 is what I'm still waiting for on this coin. Trust me, Felix bought this coin. Felix bought this coin at the price of 0.65. This token actually started from 10 cents. I bought it at 0.65 and I placed prices to sell them. First, $2, that one is gone. Second, $5, then third, about $10. Now, you ask me, Felix, what's the possibility that this token will get to $5? I don't know. What's the possibility that this coin will get to $10? I don't know. But what was the possibility of it getting to $2 when I bought it at 65 cents? I've gotten that. It has paid me. Now, I now take money and invest in their back office staking. Now, it's risky, yeah, but this is an exchange. We don't know what's going to happen. Because I know that a time's going to come, they will stop the staking reward. It's very, very possible, especially when they want to get very serious. The first thing is to do permutation to get people fascinated about project, and then so I take advantage of such, and that's exactly what you are saying when it has to do with investing. Okay, so now the second you look at, so Bitcoin is and stake. I may not go to the Iridium. We have a lot of taking farming on Radium, on Aerodrome, and all the like. In fact, at the point we normally forget, I can be very sure if you have been Plan B, you have been following us on our platforms. Most of us who have stake on MarginFi, on Camino, on Metoria, and different platforms. Most of us don't even have time to go there. Imagine when we're taking, when I was taking some tokens on Solana with the MarginFi, Solana was $67, right? But that was the Solana we bought at about $15, $17. So Solana was $67. At a point, it came down below 67 and went down to 45. If you look at, I'm losing of that staking. Eventually, it surpasses, go to $100, go to 110, 120, go to 200, return back to 120 something dollars. Right now, it should be about $160. Now, what do you think? Only the one I stake, I'm in profit, then let alone the accrual that will have been given to me. This is what we talk about investing. However, what you have invested is not what you use in paying house rent. What you have invested is not what you use to pay children's school fees. What you have invested are things and stuff you are looking at how to maximize opportunity. That is, what you have invested is where you build yourself to do some project. So your investing reward are for project, building your finances, and all the like. And that's exactly what you must understand when it has to do with this. I may not have time to start showing you some testimony of like the paynet ecosystem. Imagine we have been running this thing for the past 2 years plus, and I know how much I've made, that even I was not active. People who are active, they have made insane money from the project. But I was not even active, but we're making money. I don't need to start telling you how much I've made. Now, that's investing. So now, paying of house rent or home front problem, that's where you say, okay, let me build career. All right? So let me build career. How do I build career? I want to trade, I want to do marketing. So let's quickly go. If I want to trade, I want to do marketing. Let me first of all show us on so trading and all the like. Basic things I need to have, probably definitely you need to have trading view. It's free. You are not paying to have a trading view. It's free. Nobody charge you. And remember in our intro, we talked about Plan B Express as a platform for all of those things we did mention, right? We talked about, let's go. So we talked about digital asset accumulation, personal economy. Then we talked about what? Area of opportunity in derivative trading, margin trading, FX, synthetics, right? Option trading and the like. And we use both. So we said these are done both manually and using automation. If you are not using automation in your business right now, I think you are missing. That's the reality. You are seriously missing. I can tell you for free, right? You are seriously missing. So for that, we now have different platforms of trading, automation, and all of that. For instance, I have different robots on low gems, right? Different robots on low gem on different protocols. I'm sure I've sent out some of those things on our platforms where I use this, like for instance, this platform you are seeing here, Bullets, it's not available for everybody. All right? Bullets is not available for everybody. That's one of the things you need to understand. Bullets is not available for everybody. So it's only for some of us, secluded people. And then if you need to use Bullets, you must follow, okay? You must follow, what do I call it? Okay? You must follow code given to you. A code must be given to you before you can have access to Bullets. I think it should be network issue and all of that. It's been a while. I've not even logged in to my Bullets. Simply log into your Bullets and account, tap in and all of that. What's it going on? Okay, so now you can see okay, this is one software that I use in trading low gems, right? Amazing and crazy kind of softwares that I don't need to disturb myself. There are a whole lot of things you can use it to do, right? And that's why we tell people you just settle down and all of that. Now, this is on Solana protocol, and I still have the bots too on Tron protocol. Yeah, so you can see, yeah, good. So you can see, it take me into my Telegram login. Yes, I have a code. I've sent a code to some of us on our forum. Here you go. I think it's going to ask me for a code. Now, if you are not on automation for your business, I don't know how you will code, because things are becoming more complex, right? And a lot of things are happening and they want to maximize. This is just an example. Now, I've done a lot using different bots and all of that. Another one I used is actually called the swap, right? Auto snap. Now, if you look at it, I think it's been a while here. I just need to connect. Okay, so never mind. Now, if you look at it, it can show you different trading results that have happened using this bot. Massive result or percentages that have used this bot. Okay, now another thing, other bots, we now said we have exchange platform where you have different bots, mostly top exchange platform that we have been using internal bot of them. For instance, you have Bybit, you have, I think I stopped, I was away, and because I made some profit on some of the boat here, and I closed the other ones that were running sometime. Funny enough, you don't need to have too much big money, but the better the money, so if you have reasonable money, the better it is for you, right? Now, you have different boat system. Okay, I think has logged me out, or I can still log in. Okay. Okay, I closed a trade yesterday on particular boat I was running that did 24% on $50, stuff like that. Now, you can see this is a boat. I have over 15 things I can do on Bybit. I can do copy trading, just like those other boats I showed us. I can do copy trading on them. I can do my trading boat by myself. I can do other things when I go to finance. Now, don't laugh. Most of you, if you go to earn, there's a ones that show you like as if you are doing betting. It's called double win dual asset. Look at it. Double win dual asset. As if I'm betting the price. Oh, quite unfortunately, I was busy. Quite unfortunate I was busy. If not, I will have shown you how we actually do like double asset and dual win and all of that. What is dual win? What is double asset? Meaning I'm saying the market can go up at so price within this time. Now, so double win, I said, market is going to add so amount within this so time. So like say daily and all of that. And I can put in, this is like option. So let's say I put in $20. All right. And how much am I saying the market is going to win? So if I say market is going to win by so price, maybe $800 within this so day, either the market go up or down, as far as the match do up to that $800, then I make the percentage profit. So I'm not going to detail of this. This is the potential of what I can earn if I win, and all of those things. Now, so to show you that everything is purely automated. Everything is, when I mean everything, virtually everything. I can ask ChatGPT of trading idea. What coin should I trade? Stuff like that. All right. I can ask ChatGPT, it's a leverage on AI powered trading. So I can ask ChatGPT, okay, which pair is good now? And it give me parameters and a lot of that. And I will go ahead and do that. Okay. So that's Bybit bot. It's a centralized bot trading platforms and all of that I can use to still make money. Now, let's quickly do, the next is, I call it non-liquidated kind of AI, which is the Otrading. All right, I'm going to show you guys now. Quickly, let me just come up here. So you do not need to disturb yourself and be killing your, your digital asset just because you want to pay children's school fees. It's not right. It's not right. All you need is to really settle down and build up your understanding and learn diversification. Okay, I want to just log in now and show you the other part of robotic. Many of you have not really understood and you don't know probably what you're missing, not paying attention. Okay, so guys, let me just do this. I'm going to share a page with us now. So this is non-liquidated robotic trading. I call it 3-in-1. Let me tell you why I call it 3-in-1. And so let me tell you why I call it 3-in-1. You see this guy, you see this boat? It's crazy. You see this boat? If you are lazy, you can make money on it. If you are very active, you can make a lot of money. If you are super active, you can make outstanding money. Understand that. Why? Because these boats say, oh, we have a software. Why don't you connect your account and run trade and make it more flexible? So if I come into the market and I understand the market in order to trade, then I can do my analysis and now let the boat, okay, trade within this time frame for me. I can do that. Now, so for instance, if I go to market, there are so many things I can do. Like we always say, okay, if you don't know much about the market and all of that, remember I showed you about something fear and greed index the other time. Okay, now this guy is still telling you that the market is still bullish, which is right, because this is not the general market index of Bitcoin, but general market as it were. She's saying that, okay, you can still go ahead for buying, but we do more detailed analysis on our own to check the market activities and all the like. Now, one of the lovely things about this boat is this. If I go to trade, you see, number one, you see automated. Automated means if you connect your boat to this, if you connect your account to this boat, are you getting it now? If you connect your account to this boat, very simple. You can do automation. But for you to do automation, I always even advise people, if you have enough money, you can subscribe after all. You can subscribe maybe minimum of 520 gas fee so that you can do different strategy on this boat. But I do not have enough money, no problem. You do $95 worth of, the gas fee. What this means is that if I come here to create this account, I can create this account with different time frame. It's just like similar to staking. However, some level of risk is involved, but you can make money passively. So now, if you have more than enough gas, you can do, if you look at this account now, it can only do, because it can only do $500 highest. All of those tiers, if you are in these tiers, say current TP level don't have permission, right? What do I do to get this TP? Probably when you buy more gas, or you can build an affiliate, and then you can qualify. That means you can invest to as high as $200,000. This amount you are investing is in your personal account. That is your exchange. Then I can launch maybe to say how many days. Maximum is 90 days. So 30 days, all right? 15 days. So if you launch for 30 days, you connect, you continue trading either on spot or on, all right, either on spot or on futures. One of the things about it is that it may be a little bit slow, right? It's highly conservative, but you are going to make money. That's one of the things. Now, the win rate for these guys over the time they have said is about 94 on spot, 92 on futures. Say professional mode and big data trade 24/7. Set capital and time. And the robot will automatically select coins, trade, and continuously take profit until the plans expire. So when you do it for 30 days and when it expires, now you can see the profit you have traded and all of that. That's these two guys you are seeing here. You can do on futures, can do on spot. Okay, makes sense, right? Now, if you have enough you guys, I can say, okay, maybe you want to put in $2,000 and you qualify for it. You can say 1,000 to the spot and 1,000 to the futures. This for people who don't even want to do anything, just to set and all of that. This is another one that we have not even maximized. They are crazy synchronized. Signal trading. Now, this signal trading, for instance, is what even the bot actually use to trade other kind of trade for your activities, right? So this signal trading, they give you signal. If you go to Telegram, can you see now? So you see signal trading. We have different signal trading. If I go here, it shows different style. These guys are too loaded. Now look at this one that was given how many hours ago? It said just pushed. Spot trading signal, AGLD. It says you should buy at 1.241. Please click on the signal on you trading and launch. It is recommended to complete within 2 hours. Now this trade is recommended to complete within 2 hours. UJL. If I go, let me go to my trading view and I'll check this coin now. AGLD. So based on their own internal parameters and indicators is what made them to give this. Okay, so they have given this, and it's actually pumping, right? It's actually pumping. They say you should enter at 1.241. And right now, the coin is about 1.261. So 1.241, because maybe the time you actually saw it. Now, and it ran to 1.280. That's about 3%. Okay, and it's still running. And chances are there this guy can get to 1.3. If you get to 1.3, that's about 4%. And they say within 2 hours. Right? Now, even if I want to trade now, if I just click launch, it will launch it. That's what it means. If I want to check it, I can, if I tap like this, right? It says spot signal trading AGL, click this. Probably I just want to see it. Sometimes you can give additional. Say how many minutes ago? 15 minutes ago. Yeah, 15 minutes ago. So it actually spot out and trade. Now, another one is sports signal GEMC. Enter at 0.01 something. Let's look at it. Let me check on my trading view, perhaps. You two can confirm it in your, that's JAMSY. Okay. It says you should buy at 0.0171. Okay, let me just tap it. It was pushed 15 minutes ago too. I think the price is still within the range, but it has first pumped to 0.01728. Maybe after the signal was given. So that's about 1%. I'm going to show us a lot of permutation. This one is futures. Litecoin. Say 30 minutes ago. So Litecoin 30 minutes ago. LTC 30 minutes ago. Okay, what did he say? He says short. Wow, this is lovely. He says short 30 minutes ago, guys. 30 minutes ago. Let's see. He says short from at 66.21. 66.21, and it's still crashing. Well, if I'm in the market, I will have entered the market anyway. But, the market actually from today, it has pumped and crashing from even before the signal was given. But when the signal was given, 66.21. Wow, wow. It was a very nice point. They targeted it. I'm going to show you guys all of those things in my chart. Okay. And they say, okay, please click on and launch. Recommended to complete within 15 minutes. Okay. So another one is Dash Coin, 30 minutes ago. 21 point. I've seen where they want me complete. That's at about Asia high. It's going to complete trade at 65.67, which if you are trading with his future, it's future rather, you will have done that from there is about 1% plus. If you are using 10x, you have done 10%. If it's $100, 10% of $100 is $10. You have done that. You have made profit. Have a nice day. You just do that and all of that. Then another one. So look at them. These are signals given, internally by the platform themselves, right? Their user after carefully considering current market condition and your existing capital and position. We have created the following. Let me click to see. Okay. Created personalized copy trading option to today. Recommended currency, Theta Floki. We sincerely appreciate your continued support and trust, you trading, and wish successful investing. Best. Okay, when was this? This was early morning, around to 5. All right. Let me see the Theta that you can do a copy trading. Guys, if you complain around me that you are not making money, I just know that you are not actually serious. Okay, that's the truth. So if I want to do a copy trading, I can just launch and then I follow this guy. And I think around 4 a.m., wow. If around 4 a.m., let me look at it, around 4 a.m. or to 5. Yeah, so this thing started pumping yesterday, but around 4 a.m. or to 5, if it's long, okay, this is dash theta. You have done about 3%. Let me check Floki. That one too was pumped. Around what time was that? Okay, to 5. So Floki too, I'm sure they long. That's about 3%. Okay, so you can see there are so many, stuff that you can do on this guy. You trade, then look at this boat now. So it's showing that, okay, it has made $2. Just only one coin that is on this boat, because one of the things you now take note is that each boat faces one broker or exchange, rather. Each boat just faces one exchange. All right. And if I show you this now, this one is just trading only on Dodge. Okay. It's just trading only on Dodge. So you can see amazing thing about this guy. So investing is possible here, right? You are the type that don't have time, you are busy and all of that. Investing is possible here. So you have copy trading, just like I've showed you. Then you can build affiliate. Who will not be happy to share this type of opportunity? I met a young man, right? I met a young man online, and the guy is doing average of within 3 to 4 months, he has made about $130,000 on the affiliate. Guess what? His affiliate, he does not talk to you. Why? He still use robots. How? Because of digital marketing. He do online sponsor ad, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and all of that. He has no business to come and start meeting you in your house. And do you know about you trading? He just puts it out. Somebody who is looking for it, get it, and all of that. And when I saw the young man, I said, oh, he's doing very amazing thing for himself. Some of us, that's why I always tell people that different business bless different people. I'm not a good marketer. So he's blessing himself. But one of the things I now love in the young man is that it's not wasting the money, because if it's another group of people, the moment they make such amount, let me go and change my car. The young man is buying coin massively. And that was one of the lovely things I love in him. When I saw that he was doing that, I said, this is great, and this is highly, highly amazing. Okay, now, so let's go. So you can see that a lot are happening. A lot, I will tell you, to be very sincere, a lot are happening. People are making insane money, but yet people are complaining that nothing is working. Meanwhile, people are making money on a daily basis. Now, for those of you, you don't know how to go about any of those things, that's why we encourage you. Take most of the link on the group, register, fund your account. And then one of the advantages is that if you fund your account, if you sign up on your Otrading, we can add you to an insider group, because on that insider group, I want to be doing a lot of video updates, maybe markets, at least some privileges that people can have, because I don't believe in just crowd of no direction. Okay? We have been doing a lot of things with mixed multitude and all of that, but how many persons actually get serious about them? Those are the things that actually affect a lot of people today. I think yesterday I was doing a training and I told people to buy Avas. Yeah, I sent a video and I'll say, okay, like Avas, look at it yesterday. Imagine somebody was doing training yesterday, say buy into Avas. Even when it first come down, it give you a discount, and then let's look at it. Give you a discount and run up now. This is about 2%. Give you a discount and you are running to 1 to 2%. Those of you who are on the insider group, I sent something about your daily routine and what to do. The same thing, PopCard. Okay, I think I told somebody to set PopCard. If PopCard moved massively or very aggressive, you may be running a negative now. Don't worry. When they retrace again, you are going to profit. And that's on Bybit. Okay? So we have a lot of opportunity that you can leverage on, but just that people hardly pay attention to things, especially when it's free. Yeah. And so when it's free, they look at it. Are you sure it's real? Because it's free. But it's about personal responsibility. Take your personal responsibility, make money, build up yourself. So you can see that investing, trading, and marketing is a lot of big industry right now, especially now that we have the power of automation. All right? The power of automation is setting things on a standard that beyond what you used to know. What you used to know is so minute to what is happening right now. What you used to know is so minute to what's happening right now. You can see the way I told us, the diversification of investing, sometime in my mind's always like, Felix, I just wish I can do a 30 account on what's it called? 30 account on Paynet ecosystem, because you ask me why Paynet ecosystem, because the stability is massive for me, and at least I'm one-on-one with the inventor himself and the developers. So if that's the case, and I look at if I've been active for the past 2 years, I'm not regretting it, because I made money on it, very massive money with rest of mine, no story. The funniest thing is that it was not as if it was not given to people. It's just that most people don't pay attention to, things like that. Oh, I don't know what it is and all of that. People prefer to go and invest in some of those hit and run. I was in Lagos last 2 weeks, and then I met some persons who were doing account of 15 accounts. So 3,000 multiplied by 15, that's $45,000. It's not big. So $270. Now, what you do with $270 is what matters. And I've told a lot of people who activated account before now, I said, please, you are not going to be wasting that money. Once a month end, before a month end, if you have $3,000 account package, $9 or 8 point something dollar every day, so 8 point something dollar every day times 1 week, that's 7 days. That should be average of, let me check. So 8 point something dollars, or let's say $9. So $9 multiplied by 7 days. Come on, that's about $63. So every week, You now say, okay, every week you have, let's say, 10 accounts, $63 multiplied by 10 every week. That is about $630. You are clicking the withdrawal, I'm not talking about the sending to your FMC pay, but withdrawing to be converted to the token. And then every month, or at least it may not be every month because you have money and I call out some tokens on the group where we are, or you want to set your BOT, and there you have money in your this thing. You now, I don't need to discuss this because discussing this with people who have not activated is a waste. So there's no point discussing it. Now, so quickly, finally on this, you are in the system, you are building, you are trading and all of that. Please don't trade blindly. Have plan for your trading, have plan, for your investing, have plan for your day-to-day activities in your trading. If you don't do that, I can guarantee you are going to be wasting your time. So look at Avas. Avas that was down by how many percent? Look at it. Just yesterday, right? Look at it. Just yesterday. If I sell down Avas to this point yesterday, that's about 5%. Here we are. It's bounced up. Those are the things you just need to do. I can tell you, making money in the online space now is easier than before. But people are still going to be wasting their resources every day because slow is fast and fast is slow. When you invite people to some things, they say, no, this one, where will I have big thousands of dollars and all of that? And quite unfortunate, that's why we're not making anything. Then finally, ladies and gentlemen, if you are just new to our ecosystem, we do a whole lot of things. Number one, we have a free group, of course, on Telegram and WhatsApp, where we send information and all of that. We do market update every Sunday. It's free. In our office, if you are in Port Harcourt and the Evron, it's very free. We have Thursday meeting. And then for those of you who have maybe registered on Capital X10, Babatunde, you are disturbing our screen. Capital X10, Derive platforms, and all the like. We do live trading, all right, every Wednesday. So you can connect. I'm sure by tomorrow I'm going to be tweeting from home. So you can connect and maybe signal come up, we send signal. Last week, Thursday, Wednesday, it was only the first group of people that came. It was me and Joab, and then was able to get trade both on gold and then on future. I think what coin do we trade on future? Either grass or something, future, and at the same time synthetic. Imagine 3 markets at the same time. We traded future for crypto. We traded gold for forex. We traded V75 or V50 for synthetics, and all we won and make the money. And so that's why I don't listen to people who say, I don't know how to get started. I say it's not true. It's because you are not actually ready to take personal responsibility. And taking personal responsibility in this season is a lot easier than before. But if you are not disciplined, it's going to be very, very problematic because you can be distracted. It's easy to be distracted in this season we are because there's so much lies, hypes everywhere, so you can easily be distracted and all of that. So we traded synthetics last week. We traded forex. We traded a whole lot of things and all like. Now, why I'm saying all of this, a time will come, we probably wouldn't have time to attend to people easily. It may even be totally, oh my word, can see what I was supposed to be doing last week. As I tell people, I said, time will come, we probably will not have those time we used to have for people. It will be totally robotic. So you are on the group, they'll say, go to the group, pick what you're supposed to pick and do this. So if you are waiting and say, I'm waiting for this person to give me this, it may not work. Okay? So that's what we do. And then we can help ourselves to make a whole lot of money. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, if you have not started, if any friend invited you to this meeting, and I think you need to get back to the person and say, okay, please, how do I get started? Number 2, if you're on any of our forum, like those of you who are on the Plan B AI Robotic, I think you guys are about 700 and something on that group. Then I said I was going to open the group last week. today, maybe after this meeting, I'm going to open it. If you have any question, you can ask me. And then I'm sure link have been sent there, both your Bybit and different platforms that you can register. Then you can do your registration if you've not done that. If you have done that, fine. And then for your Otrading BOT, if you have not done it, quickly do that. I think somebody was chatting with me and that he has done his own, and then I don't know, maybe he's waiting for a setup. So I will send a setup to you if you chatted with me yesterday, and I will respond to you. All right. Then, okay, I told you guys that your Michi, okay, your Michi, I say you can buy Michi, all right? Every time I talk about those tokens, but quite unfortunate, people don't pay much attention to them, okay? So look at Michi. It's still a very funny coin. So Mini has dumped to an extent, I think so. Mini has dumped to an extent, I think so. Oh, it's not this menu. Was it this? No. Sorry. So this mini, I think they so much gang up. They start creating a lot of funny type of token like it. So, but nevertheless, you can still find a way to buy. We saw it pump to 9 cents that last week. So if you want to still buy, you can buy. Probably you are not in some of our meeting. But I'm sure those of you who buy it early on, you are still in profit. So meaning 4 months ago, you are still on 2,500%. So that 22 days ago was when he did that 9 cents. So if you want to buy, why not? Yeah. So, but please take note. And when you have to do with buying of coin that you are holding, don't pay attention to the short-time pullback of them. Just buy and close your eye. Yeah. Then, okay, we bought gold that last week or last 2 weeks or last month, I can't remember. So those of you who make money. Now, please, if you are not in any of our inner group, I told you guys that they created 2 goats. If you are not in any of our inner group, maybe you are not on private mentorship, be with me, or light portfolio, or other ones. Once we talk about coin and you buy, have one mind. First is when this token do well, maybe do ×2, I will take my capital first. Because you may buy and the coin move up, but you do not understand anything and you are holding. And the market go up and crash down. You now say, oh, I've lost my money. Once you buy, maybe by chance you come to our Sunday Zoom meetings and all of that, and we'll talk about a coin you buy, and it has given you sell. Maybe wait for another coin, probably, or we send on the group you buy, and then you are fine. Does that make sense? All right. So any question, I think I need to pause at this point. We have done a lot. I just want to do as much detail as this today. So if you have questions, now you can go ahead and type on the chat box and respond to you as fast as possible. We have 5 minutes to do that. Should you have any question? Thank you. You have questions, or you can put up your digital hands and I'll beacon on you. Yemi, you are in the class today. Yes, any question? If you have any question, please put up your digital hands, or you can type on the chat box and then we can attend to it. Just 5 minutes we have to do that. Okay, I'm glad maybe we have a better understanding of what was discussed so far. If you do, then congratulations. Then there's no point talking so much about the whole thing. Mr. Simplicity, you have something to tell them. Mr. Simplicity is my right hand thing, because we are the one that always took head everywhere. When we die, and then we jack back again to life. He's a mumu man like me. So I'm a mumu man, and so him too, mumu like me. So two mumu people. So we always do mumu things. So because one thing I've seen in crypto, if you are too wise, I've seen a lot of people. Once I see people who have been in crypto, and they will be talking about how they do this and do that. And they will speak plenty English as if they know so much. I now see why they are not actually progressing. They are too wise.
My boss.
Ah.
You know, I've said it time with time number. If someone is too wise, you cannot even serve God.
You will not even serve God.
Yeah, you cannot serve God. You know, it's because some people are too wise. That's why they are asking questions. Why should I pay tithe in the church? At first, it simply means they don't even know what they are doing from the beginning. That's just it. So you remember when you first of all mentioned three commas to us
Yes.
initially. Some people were saying, why will I go and register on three commas whereby I can do that other boat worth $100 per in a
Yeah.
year?
Yeah.
What is the name? Royal
Royal
Q.
Q.
So funny enough, they were not following up. The same people that were shouting that three commas was too expensive.
Yes.
When three commas now present itself for me to pay $150 in a year, they were caught unaware.
They were caught unaware.
Yes, they were caught unaware. So I can comfortably say that in the next 10 years, I will not subscribe again on three commas.
Oh my God. And
So
they keep bringing new things.
exactly. So they are too wise.
Mm.
People are just too wise.
Mm.
Peter
Mm.
was so stupid,
Mm.
just said, I am the one, step out of the water.
Mm.
He foolishly. People don't know
Mm.
that faith means being foolish.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They don't
Yes,
know.
yes sir.
If you read book too much, when
Mm.
they, when someone is telling you that God said, it does not make sense to you.
Mm.
Does not make sense. I
Mm.
am not preaching here. I'm not, because I still remember when you mentioned PayNet about 27 months ago.
Yes.
No, is it? That's a two years plus now.
Yes.
Uh,
2022.
2022.
Yes.
I register. I just say, boss, how much? Which package should I pay? He said I
I'll
should
give you.
just the
Yes.
1,000.
Yes.
I said, okay, no problem. I just did it. I'm very sure if you have asked me to buy 3,000 of 10 package that day,
Yes.
as at that time I was having the money.
Of course.
As at that time I was having the money. But the problem is this: it's not by how much do you have.
Mm.
There is a particular coin I have buy now. I
Yes.
have decided to use it as because a lot of people are telling me I don't have money. I don't
You
have
have
money.
money. Mm.
Nero, Nero.
Nero. Nero.
I bought,
And it's
I
so
bought,
strong. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I bought it with $8. Less
Dollars.
than $8. That coin went as high as $250. I did
Okay.
not sell.
Okay.
Even with the crash in the market,
Yes.
it's still over $150.
Okay now.
I am not selling.
Okay now.
They said result terminate insult.
Definitely.
They don't have money. I will use that maybe in the next 5 years and make reference.
Mm.
$8.
Mm.
If
Mm.
he decide to go down to the drain,
Mm.
$8 will not kill me.
No. No.
I was
No.
asking some people yesterday in the office. So here they are saying that, what will I eat? What will I eat? My problem is that after they have wasted most of all those things, those money is no more available. They still survive. How did you people
Yeah.
survive?
How do you now
That is,
solve? Mm.
till date, they've not been able to give me any cogent result or answer.
Mm. 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 Mm.
These same people, they say they don't have money. They have money to buy set of thought to go for burial.
Mm.
But when you call the same people to bring money when someone is sick, they don't have money.
Yes. Yes.
Is it our mindset that is really worrying us in this back part of the world?
It's our mindset. It's our mindset.
They could not send money for mama for village to eat or buy drug. but there is money to sew enough clothes to do burial.
Yes, now. It's our mindset.
When I talk, they say this man talk too much.
It's our mindset.
Well, we leave everything in God's hand. You know, I'm very maybe when we finish, I will try and see you in the
Okay.
evening.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you. Okay,
Yes.
Yemi, you want to ask a question? Yemi, go ahead.
Yes. I was asking, what's the FMC pay minimum for the FMC pay investment? Then,
Well,
secondly,
yeah.
the you trading bot. Can I go in? Can I? How do I put it? Can I pay that $45?
You guys.
You gas? Yes.
Okay.
So, is it possible I made that payment?
For the 45. You can go ahead.
Yes.
It's just that it won't waste too much time for you. But you can start instead of not starting at all.
Yes, that is where I'm going.
Yes. Instead of saying I will, I'm waiting for when I get $100 and all of this. It's better you start.
Okay.
It's better you start so that you can. But
Okay.
you already have your Bybit verified now. Am I correct?
Yes.
And
Yes. I'm already trading. I'm already trading with it with the future upgrade.
Or even if you want to do, because I start because I'm always experimenting different exchange. One thing I see is that KuCoin too have a lot of coins that
Yes.
one of the conditions I give is that when you are trading with some of these bots, use exchange that will allow you to trade many coins, like all those altcoins that are not too expensive like that can give you but people who are trading with maybe $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, even if they are mixing Ethereum, Solana, BNB with other altcoins, it's still okay for them. So, but when you are trading with maybe $100, $200, it's better you are trading like Dodge, Popcat, and I think Popcat is so like that Nero now. I was trading the Nero the other day, Suiet. Those ones that are still $1, $20, $5, $7,
yes.
0 zeros.
Presently, I'm trading on Popcat presently.
I love that. I love that.
On Bybit. Yeah.
I love that.
Then over the weekend I traded on grass. You said we should trade on grass. So I traded on grass.
Over the weekend I say okay.
So awesome. It was so awesome. It was awesome. Honestly. It was so awesome. I've gained a lot on that. Then even on Popcat too.
Yeah.
Though I've done Suiet in the past, and it was so good too.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's even still strong because we bought Suiet long time, and then at a point when I saw some kind of they want to create a kind of new narrative, and I told everybody if they want to still buy, they can buy. And that time was still around 30 cents to 40 cents before it climbed to that $1 kind of stuff.
I think I bought about $8 grass some days ago, about 2 days ago. That's about $8 plus. I bought it and hold. I bought it in Bybit and I hold it.
Good.
So
good.
Yeah.
You are following instruction. I'm happy for that. I'm happy.
Yeah, thank God.
I'm
it's
happy.
A privilege.
Yeah,
but I'm just lacking in that FOREX. I really want to go into that FOREX. I'm still lacking because of the signals.
No, you need to settle down to learn basics. Now, one of the things I'll tell is that signal is good, but signal is just like a kind of that's one of the things that's killing a lot of people now in the financial market, especially FOREX. Right? For instance, when you get the basics, when signal comes, one of the things to help you to do is that it will make you to know when the signal is expired, when the signal is no longer good, and all of that. Because if you don't get the basics, A lot of people are using Signal, but at the end of the day, they blow up their account. Why? Okay, let me use one practical example. There's a platform we subscribe to, right? And what made me to subscribe to that platform was not only because of the Signal, but they give us privilege to be, as we activate an account, we're able to have access to $25,000 evaluation account, right? So ordinarily, if we are to buy the $25,000 evaluation account, we're going to spend around $300 or thereabout, close to that. Now, but when we subscribe to the platform, we have to pay $150, though that $150 is supposed to be paid every month. Now, if we are to be paying that every month, that means we are going to be too focused to be using the Signal, because the platform is called AGGREGATOR or My Daily Choice. Now, a lot of people who came there, right? A lot of people who register. Yes,
I think I saw something like that on the Telegram group.
So now, the AGGREGATOR now, right? So so many people registered, but some of the guys that were together, they were actually looking at, no, by the Signal, yes, the Signal is effective, right? If we have the Signal, in 1 month, we can make what we can make to pay the $150 monthly My Daily Choice subscription. Why? Because, but the one thing they have forgotten is actually that the evaluation account, you have 2 levels to pass. First level is 10%. So 10% of $25,000 is $2,500, right? Now, the second level is 5%, which is $1,250. So if you put this together, about $3,700 something dollars. So now, for you to pass it, as a newbie or who just started or not have been strong in the market, you are going to dogmatically be following the signals. And sometimes market condition can be very terrible. And when you are following the signal at a point, you will see that you are making profit. But if you don't know the basics, then, and again, because of that, you want to make sure that in that month, you're able to finish the evaluation account and start making money. It doesn't work out that way. Then eventually many blow up their account. So, but in my own case, and I tell them, I say, well, instead of me blowing this account, thank God that as I have gotten the account, either I subscribe, either I do my monthly subscription on AGGREGATOR or not, the account has already belonged to me. Then the best is that most persons, when they subscribe, if you don't have any knowledge, I say, okay, settle down and learn. When you now learn, if they send a signal to you, you understand basic. Just like, okay, when I was looking at the signal of you trading now, and I go on my trading view, I saw the market. Imagine as at the time they sent it, and it will make me to, that will spot me to even go and look at, this coin they send, or this particular instrument they send. I go there and I check, oh, it's aligned. I'm good to go. That's a double confirmation. So, but most time when you are trading based on just signals, you end up not having, your bias will not align. And eventually when you have wrong signal or you blow account, you may not come back because you'll be afraid.
It's true.
Yeah, so don't worry.
It happened to me this morning.
Pardon? Yeah,
this morning, just this morning, we were asked to sell.
Yes.
We were asked to sell. So I sold, and it was just at first, I came into the market late.
Okay.
Then later, so I never knew. I just put in the sell stuff. It was just going. Later, I just turned to red. And I knew there was some losses, but I don't mind.
Yes.
I don't mind, and I even want to do more so that I can know where my lapses are.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's why
That's what I'm trying. But notwithstanding, I still want to learn the basics.
You will need to.
Yes, I will need to learn the basics.
Yes.
Well, thank you, sir. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, bless.
God bless you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, Mr. Smith, you want to say something? Mr. Smith, you want to say something? Unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. The last person that spoke asked a question and quickly make me record. I have a question I wanted to ask.
Okay.
Although you have asked it, so let me ask it openly.
Okay.
Sir,
yes, sir.
Is it possible to connect more than one exchange to you trading? Because
No.
It's only one.
It's only one, yes.
Okay.
It's only one.
That side is clear. So
yes.
that means if I want to connect Binance, I'll create another account. If I want to connect Bybit, I create another account.
Yes, if you want to create Bybit,
so that is what make 3Commas actually be unique.
Of course, now that is the powerhouse.
Yes, sir. So the other one is this. The man that spoke last.
Yes.
He said he's interested in Forex. Please, I hope he's listening to me. If he's interested, he should be very careful.
Yeah, me. I hope you are
hearing. I am begging him in the name of God. A lot of people that are in Plan B that have made such mistake. Look, this crypto part you are is the only baby in the financial sector now. You can cheat on it now. You can do it. You make mistake, you still recover. But when you make mistake on Forex, you'll find yourself in the village, and that will not be your portion. Please, if you want to do it, first of all, solidify yourself. You know, our boss is always using the word portfolio. Some people do not know the secret behind that word portfolio. What it simply means, let's use it the layman, the way we understand it. You know, when some people have money reserved inside their treasury bill account like that, that is excess money you have reserve. So when you are now into business, if you maybe on a goes on a high sea, your container now collapse inside the sea, there is no money, there will be a place to run to. So if you have not create a good foundation, please be very cautious, because when you are doing Forex, there is no base, there is no foundation to fall back to. You are more or less like a salary earner. Even if care is not taken, a salary earner could even be better, because a slave always know that at the end of the month, his salary will be paid. Please, Forex is very good, but it's also very risky. If you are doing it, you know how to. If you make profit, you know how to pull out immediately. Not that, you know, it's very sweet. We have done it before, and we are still doing it. You know, when you have turned your $100, all of a sudden you see the $100 is now at $1,000. You know, you say, let me take it to 20,000. It's that time you are now aiming 20,000. That something that is around 12 or 11,000, you will see it at $10. It will be like film trick. It's good to learn it and know it, but don't let it be 100% career. From my own small observation and small learning, I've had, I've seen a $60,000 account disappear into thin air. So it's funny, but that is true. So if such person does not have a place to go, before you know it, it's in the village, and there is nothing you can do about it. Please. I'm not scaring you, but when you now imagine if you have a very good base of, let's say, inside your broker account, you are having close to $25,000, $30,000. You can set market with the minimal upside and go to bed and sleep. Nothing will happen. It will go down, it will come back. Nothing will happen to them. But when you are trading with $100, $200, mosquito go bite itself, the account go disappear. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, sir. Now, just like, okay, Okore, you say you have a question, so just to add to like what Mr. Spitz have said. Now, I've seen something, just like yesterday in our office when I was telling about scalping, and I say a scalper is a scammer. But if you must scalp, if you must day trade, there are principle and discipline that you must imbibe in. But I discovered that we are human beings. Emotion and our flesh will always come in that will make us to remember those principles. And when you remember those principles, you look at those principles, it's going to slow your success and your process that is too long. When they are going to tell you that once you get to percentage, exit. Another day when you exit, the market continue to move. The next time you say, I exit the other day, psychologically speaking, you are now going to say, let me leave it. In that leaving it is swappy. You say, what is happening? You now become, say, late people and all of that. So that's one of the issues. Now, and I said yesterday, I said, we have more forex marketers than forex traders. Real forex traders are not noisemakers, and they are very meticulous. They are gradual. They are arithmetical. They are algorithmic in nature. But you see, the gamblers, marketers, Holy Spirit, and they are the one that fool Facebook, social media, WhatsApp, Twitter, Telegram, then YouTube, and they are just like agent or brokers. And what they are making money on how many lot size happen in the day. And lot size that happen in the day is not necessarily positive. Either there's a loss or profit. As far as the lot size was completed, they are paid their own rebate. And so they keep doing that and flaunt Lambo and all of that. They say, man, I need to buy Lambo. Is that buy Lambo? So the principle you are like today, I've traded gold and I set my target. And as I've done what I want to do, I didn't even have time. I've left it. So that means what I want to do for gold, I've done it for the day if I must day trade. But it's very difficult to stand by. Over the years, you now tell yourself that I'm too slow. You see somebody who started trading after when I started about 3 years ago, see his success. No, now I'm dulling myself. That is the beginning of the turmoil. Okay. Now, Okori was to ask a question. I think that you are the last to ask your question. Okori, Hope. Okay. Now, unmute yourself and ask your question, Okori.
Okay, sir.
Welcome.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, everyone. Sir, my question is about the use trading.
Okay.
Mr. Ayemi said he was asking about getting a UGAS. So my question is that after getting that UGAS, do one still need to fund the account before setting up the bot and all that?
Yeah, your UGAS is just like transaction fee of you to be able to use the bot to trade. What to fund in your account is what we are trading with.
Okay, sir.
You are not funding the trading platform and trade on it. What you are trading is going to be in your exchange. So, but if you have not funded your UGAS, you will not be able to connect. So you will connect. So why do they call it UGAS? Just like you have bought your car, you now want to start driving without fuel.
Okay. I
So
get it.
but the money is in your any of the in fact, you can connect either Binance, BitGet, KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io. There are a lot of them, but at least top of it is Binance, Bybit, KuCoin, BitGet. At least these 5 major exchange should be any of them that you can connect.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes. And please, I told all of you that on that group, once you have paid for your UGAS and connect your account, please let me know, because you are not meant to just after you have paid and connect and you are not guided, you are going to be making error, and then you can get frustrated, because it's not about register and activate. It's about being carried along, holding you by the hands, and until you become more at least solidified, then things continue to move in the right direction. All right.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. All right, everyone. Do have a nice time. Bye-bye.